Hi everybody, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to part 2 of this basic Excel tutorial. In this tutorial, I'm going to be going through the other Excel tabs, kind of showing you a little bit more in detail of what those are all about. Keep watching if you want to continue learning a little bit more about this very useful program. Don't forget to subscribe, give it a like, and comment down below if you have any questions for me that I can address on a future video. Now, without any further ado, let's just get started with this video.
We're gonna go forward with the insert tab. Here we have like things like illustrations where you can add picture shapes, icons, all that stuff. And this is where we have our charts, which are pretty useful, and we're gonna go over them on a future video as well. But this is probably what you're gonna be using the most on the insert tab. The page layout has a lot of the overall aesthetic of your document. Excel already has a lot of themes that you can use. For example, themes will change like the color of your set background of the cell, and you can really choose whatever you want. They have many options that you can look into and effect as well. Margins, this one is for printing most of it more. Let's say that I get rid of, so you have like a little bit more of an idea. So let's delete this cell and let's delete these two cells. And I go print these guys, and I go click print. It has a normal margin, but if I go here and say that I want narrow margins, then I go back and print it, and do you see how this shifted? Usually I just leave them in normal if it's just like a regular document. Orientation is just if you want, when you print your document, you want it to be portrait or landscape. So if I choose landscape and I print it, the page is just gonna print like that. So yeah, just take that into account. Size, choose the page size that you're gonna be printing your document or presenting it. The print area is interesting. So let's say that I have a cell right here, hello, hi, whatever, but I only want to print these cells right here. Well, I would select these cells and then go on print area, and then I'm gonna set that print area, and you're gonna see that's gonna show up like a little outline here. Well, when I go print, it's only gonna show that. Instead, if I don't have that and I go print, it's also gonna show my hello and hi. So this is a very good way to kind of print what you need. And if you have, for example, in a spreadsheet like side calculations and you don't want those to print, well, this is a good way to get rid of those. If you don't want to see the grid lines, you can choose on them, and it's gonna show like a regular paper. If you want to see them, you can also print without them or print with it. So let's say that I want to print these guys. So right now, if I don't have that print button selected, when I go to print, it's just actually not gonna show anything here. But if I click print, then I go back here, print it, and it's gonna show up those cells right there. On the formula tab, here you have the function library where break down the formulas. For example, if you need sums, averages, count numbers, max min, here is a tab. Let's say if you need logical functions, then that will be your AND, false statement, if statement. You have all the statements here that you can use. And a very cool thing is that if you hover over it, one of them, Excel is actually going to give you the kind of formula of how to use this. So in that end, it's going to tell you how to input, as well as it's going to tell you a little summary of what that function is all about, which can be quite helpful. On the data table, data analysis. So we're gonna go over this on a different video. Review, this is where you can check your spelling. You can add notes and comments. For example, if you're reviewing a document in Excel, and you can just add a new comment here, whatever you want, and it's just gonna show up like that. Over it, it's just gonna show that document, but it's not gonna be in the way of the overall document. And view, this one is just how you're gonna view this while you work. This is another way to select or deselect the grid lines, the formula bar if you don't want to see it, or the headings if you don't want to see them. And one really useful thing is freeze panes. So what this thing here does is, like, for example, let's just say that I want to scroll down, but I don't want this to go away. Then what I would do is I would select that, go to freeze pane, and then I would select freeze the first row. Then when I scroll down, then I'm gonna still be looking at that. I can also do the same thing with the columns. I select that, click freeze pane, and then select freeze the first column. And then when I scroll left or right, that column is still gonna stay put. And this button here is for your help. Excel does provide a lot of resources for help, so I really encourage you to search any questions or look more into it if you have additional questions. Now don't forget to save your document at the end of it, and throughout always select the autosave button, which is going to be helping you along the way so you don't forget, or something happens to the computer, it's just gonna all be saved. So that's always really useful.
Thank you so much for watching this part 2 of this video. If you haven't watched the part 1, I'm gonna be leaving it linked down below. But don't forget that more videos of Excel are to come, and if you don't want to miss them, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell, because then you're gonna have, first-hand information of when I post my next video. Alright guys, so this has been it. Thank you so much for watching, and until the next one, bye!